legends never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out. You built what I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, you don't believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're just strangers. I was never one to change. I was not the one to save you. You were my everything. Now I regret everything.
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game. It's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. They kick the running back in motion. To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Rodgers here from the gun. The throw finds Jamar Chase. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll throw again. Rodgers. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Now they send their back in motion right. Again, Rodgers. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
3rd down, it's Penix. That one finds his drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Penix now on first down. That's him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up. Again, Penix in the air. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. And again, it's Penix. That's blocked for the first. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. This is Ingram looking left side. A lot of minutes on the move here. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
From the 40 on second down. That's complete. David Njoku. Oh, this big guy is moving. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a one-point game. David Njoku, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
greatest since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Got 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 32. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 3rd down.
6 yards.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, Penix. He's throwing deep to the left side. Another drop. The last 2 plays, both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
In punt formation.
He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down throw by Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st down, Commanders.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 8-7 the score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Rodgers here off the play action. On target here to Njoku. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead to 7. David Njoku, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not going to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Gano ready to send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Coverage by Mikey Sammerstill.
Penix here from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They're set up at the 35 now.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Penix on 1st down. Gets everything he has under this throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Gibson on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Rodgers here from the gun. Short pass brought in, and they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Washington 1st down.
1st down, Rodgers. Finds Metcalf there over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. Offense up to the line fast. To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Again, Rodgers. And he's got a man. Complete. And he's across the goal line and in. That makes it an 8-point lead.
Falcons 14.
Gano ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Connects with his back to Leo McLaughlin. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
That's good for the Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the right side, Henderson trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. So they're left facing third and long.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
To the air with Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kobe Durant has it. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
And what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it up.
Hits him on the end round. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 47. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Commanders with a nice 3rd and inches. To throw is Rodgers. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Fourth down, we're going to see an incredible nickname, one of my favorites in the game, the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillan on the punt. But he's not going to get there. He's tackled short, and the fake punt is unsuccessful. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. Throwing now on first down, Penix. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Penix on third down. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he gets this forward to the 19. They strike for 23 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Henderson here from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
All I can tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, Penix. Completed to his running back. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's Penix. Near the goal line. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for two. Penix is going to throw for it. They draw just the right throw, and we're tied. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
First down throw by Rodgers. This is Metcalf working that right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And he goes out, just needs one more step there to reach midfield. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Looking to throw. Right back to Chase. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Washington calls it second timeout. One last play before the break. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. On the quick slant, it's Njoku. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. They better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Give now to Henderson. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. from the 32. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third down, it's Penix. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Looking for the back that time. And now they're staring at a fourth down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Jukes one defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got first down from the 31. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Gano's point after is good. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. Gano ready to send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Ring alert.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Penix here from the gun. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. This one's out to Noel, left side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
19 Lion, 18 Cardinal, 18 trap 60.
Penix working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Again, Penix to the air. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And again, it's Penix. It's his running back. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
It's Penix yet again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
This is Ridley working the right side. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10.
19 Lions. Corey, 70.
Penix is going to throw again. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Check smash. Hey, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, Penix. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Come 19. Come 19. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
3rd and long for him here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
To throw again on second down, Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Rodgers here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Collects this at the 35. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. Chases out to his right. Ridley makes the grab downfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Penix now on 1st down. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To the air with Penix. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the floor before being stopped. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing it again here. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now trail by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Gibson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So 2nd down coming up. Rodgers to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He'll throw it. On target here to Njoku. He's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Okay, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
Hey, 88.
First and 10, or on to Nixon. We will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
We need on the 50. 26.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Commanders with a little more work to do to... it here. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw by Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. Now he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
6-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they'll be left with third and goal.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Slot man in motion right. Now to throw. He's got it on the slant. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Well, a field goal would break this tie, Brock, but the offense is staying out there. It's 4th and goal. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders jump in front late. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Gano ends the point after. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 39, Falcons 32.
Gano ready to send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. He'll look to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here he is to throw. Hitting Ingram on the slant. And he's stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the
Back to throw. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down.
first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's Penix yet again. Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Brings up second and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Penix is going to throw again. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Throwing now. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either.
At the 33-yard line.
And again, it's Penix. Finds his back complete. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Penix on first down. It's intercepted. That will do it.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. One stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.